Hello, my fellow veterans, and welcome to the Veterans Advice Hub. My name is Bill Kelly, and today I'd like to talk to you about how do you actually do the research you need to do to find the answers to your questions and what resources are actually out there. Specifically, I'd like to talk about three different types of resources, two kind of informal and one a little bit more formal. For the informal resources that are out there, I was just at one of my favorite veteran-owned coffee places in Haverhill for a weekly veterans networking event, social type of thing. It's just a couple of veterans getting together, talking about their service and telling stories and just building camaraderie. But you never know who you're going to meet there. I met a member of the Veterans Northeast Outreach Center, VNOC, who was an employment specialist. So I run into people with employment issues all the time. Now I have a good connection and someone that I can actually talk to and refer them to. I met a post-American Legion district commander. So that's another person who has regional contacts and who might know somebody if I have a particular question or need. And then I met someone who's on the Veterans Advisory Board for Verizon, the big multinational company. They have veterans in their workforce, and this guy is on the Veterans Council. So the veteran coffee socials that you hear popping up around are really a good place if you really don't have any other way to start. Just go and attend, sit, drink some coffee, and just talk. And you never know who you're going to run into. The next informal type of thing is organizations that have websites. Now, I vet the websites that I look at and take information from and recommend, but I've got a couple that run the gamut from very, very simple bulletin board like Veterans Unite, which is just a storehouse of information. It's an interactive type of thing. People ask questions, people reply. Do you have to vet the information that's in there? Yes, but many times they get pointed in the right direction. And a lot of times I find that the information is current and accurate. So yes, you do have to look at it, but Veterans Unite is a good choice. Military Disability Made Easy is another website I'll provide the link for. National Veterans Legal Service Program is another website I get questions about veterans legal support all the time, particularly if you want to take a VA claim, up past all the kind of appeals and into the legal process. They have a way to help you do that and get that process started. And, I call the number, talk to the people. There's no charge for the veteran. So, those are kind of informal avenues of research to get you the answer that you want, the answer that you need for your particular question. The other is, and I hate to say it, is to go to the source, the VA website. When you look at that thing, it's very intimidating. There are literally hundreds of individual pages within that broad site, but you can find the answer to almost any question that you have. Am I eligible for this? Am I eligible for that? I'm a female veteran. There's a whole section for support for you. There's a Native American section for Native American veterans. There's unemployed veterans, employed veterans. There's the education piece, the VA disability piece, the VA medical piece. I was researching a question for a veteran from Texas on VA burial benefits and what's available. Well, you could do a lot of wheel spinning, but I went right to the source and basically found out what was there and said, hey, I would check here at the VA website and I would check in your state at the local veteran service officer level. So my point is there's many, many paths to get to where you need to go, many ways to dig for the information. I would start informally with your veteran service organizations and these coffee type things. Then I would look at the state level for your veteran service officers. Sometimes it's town by town, sometimes it's regional. And again, I would just go on the state's websites and look up veterans to see what's available to you. It's a good place to look because oftentimes there's tax benefits. There might be an annuity, excise tax benefits, all at the state level. And then I would look at the VA website and some of these other national level websites that have good information. Get your source, confirm it with another source. Go to the federal code if you have to get the answer to the question. And as always, if you have any specific questions, please feel free to add them to the bottom and post them, and I'll do my best to answer them. And if I don't know the answer, I'll tell you. Have a great day, and thank you for your service.